come downstairs and look at my motherfucking ceiling. Look, I swear, I can't take not one more motherfucking thing. So you mean to tell me after I done bought all these motherfucking Christmas presents, now I gotta get the main bathroom fixed and this? Just take a deep breath. Just take a deep breath. This can't be what God wants for me. This can't be. This can't be. This can't be.
Imagine that. An emergency happening right after you buy discretionary items. Listen. If only someone would have said, maybe we should budget. Maybe we should have an emergency savings account because emergencies will happen.
Yes.
And this is what we're currently seeing, guys. We're currently seeing individuals saying, owning a house isn't what I thought it was going to be. Owning a house is putting me in a situation. Owning a house, I didn't know that the taxes and insurance would go up. I didn't know in 2026 I would feel this way. And I'm saying to everyone else, listen, if you're on the fence of buying a house, watch this video. These are the things that are going to come up when you discuss with your family, with yourself, with your spouse, whoever, before you buy a house. And I need you. I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear any excuses.
I didn't know. I didn't know taxes was going to go up. I didn't know insurance was going to go up. I didn't know that I even have to maintain the property.
We don't want any of those excuses.
Get out! Get the hell out of here!
But we're going to jump into it, guys. My name is Orlando. Welcome to the channel. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. Also, too, guys, you know what I'm about to say. I have a newsletter. Yes, a newsletter. And it's completely free. How can you beat free? You can't. And then also, too, if you need any type of financing that deals with commercial properties or investment properties, I've been a lender for almost 20 years, and I can assist you with that. That information is in the pinned comment in the description, guys. Listen, we've went over this over and over and over, and I don't mince words. Don't buy a house.
You'll regret it, man. Trust me.
Today's video is sponsored by Baseline. With 2026 coming up fast, one thing that I tell investors, you don't need more spreadsheets, you need better systems. One platform that I would recommend that comes up in serious investors conversations all the time is Baseline. Baseline is designed specifically for real estate investors. It combines banking, AI-powered bookkeeping, rent collection into one platform so rental finances are not scattered across different accounts and platforms. Instead of manual tracking expenses, transfers, and rental income, Baseline automatically organizes everything by property and tax category. You get property-specific accounts, automatic transaction tagging, and real-time cash flow reporting so that you can actually see what each property is doing. That's why over 50,000 real estate investors use Baseline. For all real estate investors watching, if you're looking for a tool in 2026, Baseline combines banking, bookkeeping, and rental collection to streamline your rental finances and to give you a clear view of your cash flow. Head over to www.baseline.com/Orlando to sign up for Baseline and get a $100 cash bonus. Now back to the video. I know. A lot of people are gonna tell you, Orlando, this guy Orlando, he's telling you not to buy a house in 2026. You better jump on it because guess what? You're going to miss the greatest wealth creation that has ever happened in 2026 if you don't buy a house. That's what real estate agents going to tell you. They're going to gaslight you guys. They're going to tell you guys, don't miss out. Do you want FOMO, man? You're going to look back and go, I should have pulled the trigger. But here's the thing, guys. What are you pulling the trigger for anyway?
Gotcha, bitch.
Why would you pull the trigger in one of the worst economy situations that we had in a very long time? Why would you pull the trigger in the middle of that? Let's just run it down just a little bit. You don't know if you're going to have a job. You know that taxes and insurance are going to go up. You know that the system is broken to where you will get a bill. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's not a maybe I won't. You know these things are going to happen. You know that the wage gap hasn't changed in forever. You know this. So you know all of these things are working against you. And you say, you know what? I'm going to buy an overpriced house.
Do it.
I'm going to buy a house that I know I can't afford. I'm going to buy a house that is going to put me on the brink of financial destruction. But I'm going to do it anyway. And I would say, I don't know why you would do that either. It sounds foolish. It sounds like you're putting yourself in a situation you know you're going to lose. And I've been seeing all of the discussions happening. And what we're currently seeing now is homeowners are saying they're tired of pretending. They're tired of pretending like home ownership is the best thing since sliced bread. They're saying that they regret buying a home and they're not going to be quiet about it. Let me guess. You don't believe me. You want to hear it. Let me go ahead and just show you the clip so you can judge for yourself.
This message has been on my heart for quite some time. Homeowners, talking to y'all. All right. Yeah, I'm just convinced that all the people who say, buy a home, it's a good investment, don't actually own homes. And or if they have them, they didn't live in them. They bought them and they flipped them. Like, what is the good investment? Because right now it's one thing after another, and I'm seeing a lot more cons than I'm seeing pros. Homeowners, how we feeling? What y'all thinking? Because right now I'm saying don't do it. Rent for forever. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm just tired of pretending. That's just, I've had it. Honestly, I've just had it. And everyone was like, oh, well, at least with the home, like, your mortgage payment is set. Like, it's different than renting in that regard. It's not, bro. Like, that part is also up for debate, too. Like, sometimes you really don't know what you're finna pay. It really be a surprise. So, yeah. I don't know, guys. I'm done pretending. If anybody else has had a better experience, let me know. And no, I did not just get my house. I've had it for almost 2 years at this point. And
she's tired of spreading the good word that home ownership is the best thing ever. But listen. Let's just call a spade a spade. A lot of that is her mistake. I understand. Listen, I know. Listen, I keep the same energy all the way around. I get it. Listen, I'm telling individuals, don't buy a house. But this is the reason why I also say, do your research.
It's all about location. The closer you are to the source, the higher your property value.
I say all the time, make sure on the biggest purchase of your life, you understand what you're getting into. I know that you thought the realtor was going to explain it to you. You thought that the realtor was going to tell you about maintenance. You thought the realtor was going to tell you that the taxes are going to go up. Why would he do any of those things? Because you wouldn't buy the house. Why would a real estate agent tell you things to stop you from buying the house?
Do it.
They make their money on commission selling the house. If they don't sell the house, they don't make a paycheck.
These ain't opinions. These are facts.
So you expect that person to say, hey, red light, are you sure you want to buy this house?
Not my problem. That's just not.
Remember, these are individuals who took a multiple choice question for the biggest purchase of your life. These are the same individuals that work part-time as a real estate agent, full-time as an employee at Lowe's. These are the individuals that you are working with.
Don't be a fool.
And all I'm saying is that you have to make better choices. You got your real estate agent's name and phone number at a Chinese buffet. What did you think was going to happen? And then I hear some of you guys in the back. You guys are saying, Orlando, what is she talking about when she's saying it's always one thing after another? Maintenance. That's what she's talking about. She's saying that, unfortunately, the house needs maintenance. You just can't expect the house to run maintenance free. And let's throw out this other secret. When you do the maintenance, it's going to cost money. And the people that come and fix those things, it's not going to be cheap.
Show me the money.
And if you don't maintain those things, it's going to cost more to fix those said items. And let me tell you what, it ain't no $300. Professional HVAC guys in the comment section, explain how much it's going to cost to replace an HVAC system? 10,000? 15? 20? We're in the ballpark. What do you think a roof is going to cost? That's 20,000. But you know what? I think this is a great time for Orlando University, guys. We're gonna do an interactive video here where we're just gonna watch this video and I'm gonna go over the mistakes. Go over the mistakes just in case any of my viewers are having the same crazy thoughts.
There's nothing more humbling than trying to buy a house in this economy. Like, I got the craziest dose of reality today. I'm pretty sure I can only afford a trap house. I was driving around. I seen this house in a nice area. I was like, oh, this house is really nice. Oh, what does it say? 3 bed, 2.5 bathrooms. I want you to guess of how much you think it is. Okay, hold that in your mind. We're going to talk about the price. $500,000. Over $500,000. It doesn't even have a fenced in front yard or a fenced in backyard. When I look at the history in 1987, I guess I should have been saving as a baby. Because in 1987, it was $148,000.
If you see a home and you're looking and you're going, the only houses that I want cost $500,000, but I don't have $500,000, what should that tell you? I'll wait. Did you say I can't afford it? That's what we're talking about there. We need to have this conversation. When you can't afford something, quit trying to figure a way to afford it. Let me explain this. If you make $100,000 and then you're looking at houses and every house that you want, every house that you know you want to, in a place you want to live in is $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, that tells you you can't afford it. It's done. Quit trying to figure out a way to make it work. Because here's the thing that's gonna happen, guys. Students, I gotta just let you know this. When you figure out the way to make those payments, it's only gonna last a short time. You're gonna try to figure out a way to make this work. But life is going to humble you.
I can show you what I can afford, though. I can afford this $190,000 7-bedroom duplex that looked like a trap house. It's like the police then came into that chick a couple times. And I actually drove by here because I wanted to, see it before I made my judgments. But it's next to somebody who got all their cars outside, like they doing car work. And it's like, it could be so nice. They're trying to revitalize the area, but I cannot move in here in good conscience and spend my money trying to renovate this place and rent it out when the windows is broken. And the steps, the foundation looks crazy. So I'm just like, what am I supposed to do? Like, what are we supposed to do?
Not buy that house. That's what you're supposed to do. Pass on that house and instead of trying to figure out and justify a way to buy it. You said it yourself that, look, this looks like a trap house. You know that you're gonna get robbed at your front door, at your own house. You know this. You saw all the evidence of this possibly happening to you. Why would you want to put yourself in that position? I don't want you to have the money's burning a hole in my pocket syndrome. You know, oh man, I gotta do something with this money. I gotta do something with this money. I've seen it so many times.
Stop it. Get some help.
And I get it. A lot of you guys are gonna say, Orlando, well, listen, the way when I calculated, I did the rent, I did this, I did that. And listen, that's what I want you to do. I don't want you just to take my word for it. I want you to do the research. I want you to break down the numbers. I want you to budget to make sure that it works for you. That's what I want you to do. But if you don't do that and you just take some word of someone else that's just saying, buy a house, and all you're gonna do is fill out your social security number, your date of birth, and then let them tell you if you can afford it, then that's where you make the mistake at.
No better word than stupid. Right? There is none.
I mean, I can tell you right now, you can afford $2,000. Does that mean you can afford it? Like, let's make that make sense. Just because I tell you that you can afford $2,000, does that mean that you can afford $2,000? But listen, you don't have to take my word for it. Let's go ahead and listen to someone who had the same predicament.
A while ago, probably about 6, 7 months ago, I made a post about buying versus renting a home, right? Because we were moving and we had got approved to buy a home, you know what I'm saying? But then, you know, so I was running the numbers, and renting was just it was like a little bit cheaper, you know what I'm saying? And then they got to do all the maintenance and stuff like that, right? But, you know what I'm saying, I got a long-term lease. So I went that route because I know for a fact, and then there was a bunch of people in the comments, we were going back and forth about this. I know for a fact, bro, I'm 46 years old, bro. Like, it'll take me 30 years, even if I double the payments, which I can't. You know what I'm saying? It'll take me 15 years if I own a home. But I just saw a story. I'll be watching news and reading newspapers online and stuff. I just saw a story about a lady in New York, right? I'm gonna show you something. The lady's 91 years old. The house she live in, she's been there for 25 years. She owns her home. You know what I'm saying? So she got sick, and she's on a fixed income. She got sick, so she fell behind on her taxes, her property taxes. Now, this woman owned this home, but you got to pay taxes every year just for owning something, like paying for something you already own. So she fell behind on her taxes. These folks went and auctioned off her home, and the person that bought it, they got the equity and everything in the home. You know what I'm saying? And they bought it for, I think it was like $16,000. They paid the back taxes and bought the woman, like, they just sold this woman home from her, and she owned the home. So you never really owned a home, bro. You could make 29 years and 11 months of payments to the bank. You got one more month left. You miss that payment, they're gonna take your home, bro.
I mean, he not lying. That is the truth. If you make all the way to the end and all you got one payment to left and you don't make that payment, your home is gone.
It's an evil world we live in.
See, this is the reason why you need to do the research. So you see, this gentleman, he's saying to himself, should I buy a home? I'm this old. In 30 years, I know I can't make double payments. Will I still be able to make these payments? He said, I don't think this is for me. And see, that's what I want. That's what I'm asking. I'm not saying take Orlando's word. Don't buy a house. I'm saying do the research. I'm saying make sure that you can afford it. I'm saying understand that you have taxes, insurance, maintenance. Understand that escrow is going to go up every single year. Understand that the prices for houses are high. They may have come down in your area, but how would you know that if you didn't do the research? Maybe there is a great steal in your neighborhood, but again, how would you know it if you didn't do the research? You are buying a house when the economy is not doing good. That you could buy your house and then lose your job and then can't make the payments. I just need you to know that these are the risks. I need you guys to understand that. That's all I'm trying to say. So if you decide that you want to buy a house, if you decide that, this is the best thing, good for you. Good for you. But for majority of people, I would say, let's sit this one out. Let's go ahead and sit this one out. So if you like content like this, guys, please join the Patreon. We do exclusive videos over there. You will love it. Also, too, you won't get all of your information from this one video. I need you to watch this video. Yes, this one right here. It will give you information on the housing market, financial news, and into your first rental property. I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks.